Social with us. I know what I'm shopping for. What are you shopping for? If you can figure out what I was shopping for, $25 gift card is in play. Might have been this. That's a hint. Okay. Well, you can put your sport or your fitness watch in that great sanitizing bag that Julie just had available. This is super cool for me. I am a watch collector, but even Vinny, my Facebook friend Vinny, noticed, he's like, hey, you aren't wearing your watches. And part of the reason was, you know, all this sanitizing stuff. I just figured, oh, it's one more thing for me to sanitize. But then the other thing is I just don't like what those smartwatches look like. I like the look of a real watch. So this is Swiss technology. And if you're a watch collector, you're like, Swiss made, I'm in. But it's a fitness watch. All you do is you pick your color of choice and then your face size. Now the two choices are, we have, is it the 45 millimeter and, okay, petite and regular in the system, but I'm gonna check my phone. I think the measurement is 44. And the reason I say that is because if you're a watch collector like I am, 44 would be considered what's the men's sizing, and then the petite size, oh, 39 and 44. Okay, so I was doing that memory from, so 39 would be quote unquote the women's, 44 would be the men's. As a frame of reference, I only wear 44 millimeter face watches. I prefer a men's watch. So, all right, that being said, then you pick your color of choice. We've got this great kind of graphite or carbon black. We have the rose gold. Steve, I just want to double check because we don't have it out here. Do we have the gold in both the petite? Okay, in the gold we have, it looks like the 44 only. Okay, so in the gold it's the 44 only, and then we also have the silver. So just so you can see the difference, there's the 39 and there's the 44. So the rose gold, we do not have a ton of the rose gold in the 44. Julie Truster is back with us. Julie, it looks like a watch, it looks like a designer watch, but it does all the things that I want. Works well with Android, works well with iPhones or Mac. So whether it's sleep or calories or steps or heart rate, yeah, it's fashion forward, but it's still gonna track the essentials of what I need and want in a fitness watch, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely, Shannon. I was looking, the colors look so pretty in the studio. So just so you know, I'm wearing the petite watch. So this is the smaller one. And this is the Elite, it's ZeTime Elite. So ZeTime is MyKronoz's #1 seller. And the Elite is the one that has the metal band. So it's kind of like their extra fancy one. But the benefit, it's a hybrid watch. So they took all the benefits of a classic traditional watch with this stainless steel bezel, which is so pretty. And then they put all the smartwatch features in it. So you can still get your steps, your calories, all the things, how many miles you walked, everything else, you get your notifications on it. There's nothing in the market that's like it. Typically, they're almost like the silicone ones. So this is the only one that looks like a real watch. It's absolutely beautiful, but you have the benefits of all those, of your tracking, your notifications, everything else. You get your texts, you get your emails, and it's a touch screen. Right there, they're showing the heart rate monitor. The battery life is up to 30 days. Right there, that's the heart rate monitor right there. Nice color screen, and it's a touch screen. So you have all the benefits, but it's affordable. Typically, just for a smartwatch, you're going to spend well over $100. So when we come back, I'm going to show you how when you touch it, and look at the bezel. The bezel is so pretty, a stainless steel bezel. You've got sapphire glass, and then you push your buttons, and then you just swipe. It's a color touch screen. And I'm going to show you, there's my fitness. I've got the rings. Maybe you recognize those rings from another watch that's out there. And then you can get your steps, your calories, how far you've traveled, how many miles you've walked or ran, all of your tracking. And then it's got your buttons on the side right there. It's got 3 buttons. And then for a little quick, this is sort of an overview when you go down. I'm going to do the weather. So there's the Tampa weather. It's 66 degrees. And then you push the button that takes you back to that main home screen. And then I'm going to swipe left. Hold on there. And then look at this, your text, your emails, built-in heart rate monitor. You can receive phone calls. I'm going to swipe again. You can set your music to it. You can play your alarm. It has all your settings. Now I'm going to show you something really cool. I did sort of, it's a little bit hard to see through the Skype, but this is kind of a rose gold front. It has over 10,000 watch faces. So you go into the app, download the MyKronoz app, and see all this is just some of them. This is a very small sampling. But when I push these here, I'm going to change it. I want you to see this. So you select on here, you can customize it and do your own. And look at that, it instantly changes it. How cool is that? Very simple to use. Can you see that? There's over 10,000. I mean, we haven't even touched it. Or you can create your own. So anyway, beautiful watch, great price.
Size, we're calling it petite, or, I call it men's and women's. So it's 39. Now, 39 millimeter versus 44 millimeter. If you're a watch collector, you probably think in millimeters, at least I do. This is the 39 millimeter. I'm gonna try to put on the 44 just so you can see the difference. But okay, but just so you can see the size and perspective, there is that 39. It looks like a great watch. Oh, that almost looks like a Breitling face. But then you can choose your face or your facades. Love, love, love. So that's the 39. And then let me show you what the 44 looks like, ladies. I personally, on me, like a men's watch. Love that, a beautiful adjustable band. Hey, just so you can see the difference. So here's the 39 versus the 44. There's the 39 versus the 44. Hey, one other thing, watch collectors, Vinny, if you're watching, I got your back, buddy. The mesh, all the other colors have a mesh, nice magnetic closure. The gold and the carbon black have what they call a deployment band. So on that deployment band, they've got them locked down. Not that I blame them, because I'd walk away with everything. But a deployment band, just like those big, rolling with your, that watch, that kind of rolled bar design. Bottom line is this, it's a lot of bang for your buck. I mean, it really is. Whether you're someone like myself, I love watches, but I kind of had, for a long time, maybe you guys remember seeing me, I'd wear a watch and then I'd wear a fitness tracker, and people are like, why are you wearing both? It's because I just didn't like the way a fitness tracker looked like in those smart watches. Now, if you want the rose gold, we are very limited in the 39, Steve, or the 44. So if you want the 44 and the rose gold, we have only, well, a couple dozen, basically. And this is basically a half off sale. So it's kind of like a flash sale for those of you who are watching now. Swiss technology, it's a smartwatch, it tracks everything, it plays well with Android, it plays well with Apple. It's a good looking watch, and everybody's gonna wanna know where you got this. Big thing for me is, and Julie, I know I told you this before the show, there's a big designer that does handbags and shoes and watches. In fact, prior to, COVID, it was his watches I was wearing on the air. And so that designing house did a smartwatch. First of all, it was several hundred, I mean, I'm talking big bucks. And then when I got it at home, I was not happy because the interface did not allow me, it didn't look like a watch. I mean, it was round, but it didn't allow me to get the hour and the sweep secondhand. I like the look of a real watch. So I guess at the end of the day, if you love fashion, but you also love function, and you love a great price, why not get this, right? Oh, by the way, the rose gold in the 44, this was the 44, the rose gold in the 44 is now gone. All right, Julie, I'm gonna defer back to you though. This is a company that is doing some things in the world of timepieces, let alone fitness trackers, that people are pretty excited about, because it's really out of the ordinary, isn't it?
Yes. So it's a Swiss company. They are Swiss design. The company's based in Switzerland. And what they've done with this watch, this is ZeTime. This is the Elite. So this is the nicest in the top of the line in their ZeTime bestseller. But the nice thing about it is that it's stainless steel. So a lot of times, if you're dressed up, a lot of times you don't want to wear your fitness tracker because it kind of plays it down. This is dressy, so it's all stainless steel, front and back. I want you to see all the way around. So nice stainless steel. It even has that built-in heart rate monitor. And then the clasp, this one right here, if you're getting the silver, it's a magnetic clasp right here. It's totally adjustable. The nice thing, your band, if you want to swap out your bands, you can do that. It's even compatible for lefties. So if you want to put it on your left hand, you can do that too. You would go into the app. The app is simple. So download the MyKronoz app. And then what you could do is you can look at your circles, you can get all of your fitness, you can set your goals, you can get your notifications. And then I showed you earlier where you can go, you can select up to 10,000 different watch faces. So if you want to change them out, you can either do it here or you can customize your own. You can see that it instantly changes them. But the nice thing about it, it has that nice large touch screen right there. So, oops, let me turn it on. There we go. So you can swipe down. Oh, let me do this too. This is really cool. It has a find my phone. Oh, I turned my phone down. Hold on. Do you hear that? If you lose your phone, you're going to find it. So it even has a find your phone on here, but everything is a touch screen. If you want to know your steps and your calories, you can go back to the main. You just click right there to go back to the main screen and swipe over. There's my rings. And then if you want an individual count of your steps, it shows your steps, how far you've walked or ran. It shows your calories burned. And then if you want to get your notifications, let me go over here and get into my notifications. Okay. And also you'll notice it has what they call smart hands. You'll notice that the hands start moving weird. And what it does, the hands get out of the way. So you can read your texts, you can read your emails, you can read your notifications without the hands being in the way. Because the first time I got it, Shannon, I was like, why are the hands doing this weird thing? But it's genius. So they get out of the way so you can read your texts and notifications.
That's
great
really
idea.
Smart.
It
really is.
Hybrid.
And, so just as a friendly reminder for you, we already sold out of one of your choices. It is debuting tonight, Swiss company. We all understand, if you're a watch collector like I am, the value and really the echelon of having something from a Swiss company. There's a whole myriad of things I could say about that, but if you're a watch collector, you probably already know. You choose your face size or the case size, in which case the petite is 39. Oh, look at that, a little cheat sheet on the back. I didn't even see that. Or the 44, which I guess would be considered the traditional men's sizing. On the men's, in both what I'm calling that carbon or that nice graphite black and the gold, we have a couple dozen. So just kind of keep that in mind. So the men's sizes, it's hard to shop for guys. If you're thinking Valentine's Day, keep that into consideration. We have it in the silver, we have it in the rose gold, in the petite, which is a 39. The gold is only available, Steve, in the 44? Okay, so fewer than 3 dozen on that 44 in the gold. And then the black, again, on the men's or the 44, there are only a couple dozen. So just kind of keep that in mind. You can kind of see it here on the gold and on the black. There is what I call, the industry calls a deployment buckle. For those of you out there who are watch collectors. And then that nice mesh band on the silver and the rose gold with that magnetic closure. So hopefully you can grab yours. It is a half off sale. It is literally half off our HSN price. And now's a great opportunity to grab it. And you can see they are going. Julie, I know you're coming back. What is that a comparison? What are you showing there?
Well, the battery life is up to 30 days. So it comes with your charger. So you just plug this in and then you charge it up. So it's very simple, just like that.
It is indeed. Hey, by the way, and the time that we were talking, do you know, I sanitized my phone.
Awesome.
I did. I'm very excited. It's
Yay.
One less thing I'll have to do when I get off the air. All right. Hey, Julie, we'll see you in about 15 minutes. And Steve, I don't know. I'd love to get to that Arlo a little bit earlier because we've got the best price you're going to find anywhere. We're going to the kitchen. Oh, we got some more shenanigans.